Assalamu alaikum guys, hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to our today's session. Today we are going to start a new topic which is about comparison operators, right? Uh, with the name you can understand that it is something that is related to the comparison. Um During programming we often came across conditions where we need to compare values, we need to compare greater than, less than of something, and also sometimes we need to compare the strings. For example, if there is a password and it is based on some string value, and sometimes we need to compare true and false operation as well. So there are four types that we can in principle compare. First one is the integer or the float number, so it is based on the numbers purely. Second one is the string. Third one is the Boolean operator, that is true or false. And fourth one is greater than and equals to, right? Greater than and less operations, you can say. Comparisons means, right? So this can be done on any of these. So now let's take all of them one by one and try to understand how this all about and how it look like and how we can compare the Boolean operator, how we can use the comparison operators in order to do something useful for us, right? So let's consider this very simple example in which we have a syntax, and this syntax says that 5, this is multiplication. I can make it like this, right? So 5 multiplied by 15 is not equals to 75, right? So when we execute it, it will give us false. Why false? Because 5 times 15 is true. So when we execute it, it will bring us this. But let's go back again. When we were executing it like this, so this is the right assignment, and this statement works fine. But when I remove this and try to execute, you can see it will give me syntax error. Why? Because in programming the syntax for equality is like this. You need to put double equal sign, and now when you execute it, this statement will become true, right? I hope this is clear now. Similar thing we can do on strings as well, right? So for example, we have pi script equals to equal pi script, because this is a string, so we need to. Now you can see if you read it, it is pi script and it is pi script as well, but here we have small p while here we have capital P. Here we have small s, here we have capital S. And if you can recall from the previous lectures, so we have what we have, this Python is case sensitive language. So in order to make it true, you need to match it 100%. Then only this thing will be compared and executed as true, right? So this is another operation. There is another example. You can compare true only equals to 1 as well, right? Again, equals true equals 1, it is true as well, but it doesn't mean that it will be true for 10 as well. See, true equals 10, it will become false. So it takes binary operations, right? It will not be 0 as well, right? But let us see what will happen in case of if you want to compare something with false only. False cannot be equals to 1, but it can be equals to 0. So you can see here we have these two conditions. Right. Now we can do something very simple in order to have some comparison over numpy as well. So we can use this similar operation onto numpy array as well, so that you can see how it can be used as a complex, a little bit complex application, right? Now if we want to see that what is what will be the result and how it will be executed, so we can take 4 conditions, all of them one by one, and see how they will be executed. All right. So we have these 4 conditions, and right. Take them one by one so that we can understand it clearly what is happening. So here we have 4 statements. So here we have imported numpy as an array, and then we created 2 small arrays with 2 elements in each of them and execute it. So now it is executed. Now what we are going to do, we are going to compare if numpy, that means it is going to be executed on numpy array with a condition of greater a comma b, right? Now execute it, it will be false false. Why? 1 is less than 4, 2 is less than 5, so that means false false, both conditions become false. Now if we execute here, np greater underscore equal, greater or equal, again it is not greater, not equal, so it will be false false. Now numpy less than a or b. Now if we execute this, true true, because 1 is less than 4 and 2 is less than 5 as well. In this condition, less than n equals to, again true true, because it is satisfying the condition. Now let us see if we reverse the order, b comma a, then this will be false false, because now b will be compared with a while b is greater than a. This 4 is greater than 1 and 5 is greater than 2, so this condition will become false, right? So in this way you can do it very easily. Another task, which we have more numbers, more values. The problem is same, right? Right, now execute it. Okay, import, yes, it is done. Now we can execute all of them one by one, but here the names will be my house, comma, your house, right? So it will compare individually and give you the output. Similarly, we can take this whole, and instead of greater and equal, we can put less or equal. So this is another condition. This is the output. We can have another set in which we can check just less values. So in this case, we will have another set of values. And here we can just check if there is something greater only, not equal. So we will have this in the form of this output, right? So this is all for today. We will continue on top of it. Till then, take care. Bye bye.